Just a quick one. Hull City versus QPR. This is my prediction. I haven't had a lot of personal experience of going to QPR Hull matches over the years, but I do remember one way back in the 80s when we beat them. I think it was about 5-1 or something, or whatever it was. It was a cup game anyway. But yeah, I haven't had much personal experience of Hull. But I do remember our mate back in the like early 80s. He met a girl from Hull, and he started going out of her. And we promised we wouldn't turn up to the pub on his date, and we all turned up and head round the other side, and we all steamed out, came out. Fair play, he got through it well. But we used to have the banter with her, because the way they say Hull up there is like Hull, from Hull, and yeah, it was just an onward joke from them. We used to call her Hull. But yeah, the worst trouble that happened between QPR and Hull was up there one year. It was just after the, is it 9/11 or 7/11? 9/11 or 7/11 bombings in London. The bus and the tubes and all that got done by terrorists. QPR played up at Hull, and all their fans were singing, "You're just a town full of bombers," to all our fans, which infuriated us that was up there. I weren't there that day, but it all got a bit nasty outside. It kicked off and everything, and I think there's been a bit of bad feeling from QPR towards Hull and vice versa since then. Anyway, this is not about trouble or violence. This is about the match, about the football. What do I think on the game tomorrow? Well, I've had a look. I don't know a lot about their squad. I know they've just come up again, got promoted back up. They had a great win last week, Hull at Preston 4-1. So they're looking good. We've had a 1-1 draw with Millwall, and we won on penalties against Orient yesterday in the EFL Cup. I personally think we're going to edge this one 2-1 at their gaff at Hull. I think Austin will score. Don't know who'll get the other one. And our man Dickey has scored 2 goals already off to a flyer, and he's a defender, so that's looking good. But yeah, 2-1 QPR is what I'm going for. We need a win to get because you know, pre-season looked very promising, and everyone's got high hopes that we'll be getting into the playoffs or whatever. I still think we'll make the playoffs, but obviously keep the feet on the ground. And 2-1, Hull 1, QPR 2. Not an easy game, obviously, at their gaff. We never really do well up at Hull, to be honest with you. So a win will be a bit. Is it asking too much? I don't know, but I'm going to stay positive and say we're going to win that one 2-1. And don't have a bet on it anyway. If anyone's listening out there, whatever you do. But yeah, that's my take on it. And we'll see what happens. I might do a review after the game, I might not, but I'll come back for a prediction for next week's game anyway. So all the best to you all out there. Have a great weekend, whoever you support, and to all my fellow Rangers. Yours.